What was the Great Purge? Have you ever wondered how a government can reshape an entire society through fear and control? The Great Purge, also known as the Great Terror, is a stark example of this phenomenon. This campaign took place in the Soviet Union during the late 1930s under the leadership of Joseph Stalin. It was a time marked by intense political repression and mass persecution. During this period, the Soviet state carried out widespread arrests, imprisonments, and executions. The targets were not just political enemies but also members of the Communist Party, military leaders, intellectuals, ethnic minorities, and even ordinary citizens. The Great Purge was a radical transformation of Soviet society, driven by violence and fear. From an anthropological viewpoint, the Great Purge can be seen as a method for the state to exert social and political control. It reshaped social structures and cultural identities within the Soviet Union. Stalin aimed to consolidate his power by eliminating anyone he viewed as a potential rival. His early life experiences of hardship and a harsh environment contributed to his paranoia and ruthlessness. The scope of the Great Purge was vast. It extended beyond traditional political opponents like wealthy peasants known as kulaks, high-ranking communist officials, members of the Red Army, and various ethnic minorities were also targeted. The secret police, known as the NKVD, played a major role in carrying out these arrests and killings. Ethnic and social dimensions were also significant during this time. Many ethnic minorities, such as Poles and Germans, were seen as disloyal and faced severe repression. This was part of a broader effort to eliminate any group that could challenge the unity of the socialist state. The language used to describe these groups was often dehumanizing, reflecting an attempt to erase them from the political and cultural landscape. The Great Purge also led to a significant social reorganization. The old Soviet elite was replaced with a new generation of loyal party members, often younger and educated in Marxist-Leninist ideology. This was part of Stalin's vision of creating the new Soviet man, who would embody socialist ideals. The purges served as a tool for social engineering, fundamentally altering the political and social fabric of the Soviet Union. The impact on society was profound. The Great Purge instilled a climate of fear, disrupting social networks and destroying trust within communities. Families were torn apart, and the atmosphere of suspicion affected everyday life. Cultural norms around loyalty and obedience shifted, creating a culture of surveillance and control. Understanding the Great Purge helps illustrate how political power can be maintained through social violence. It shows how state terror can restructure societies and redefine social identities under a totalitarian regime. The Great Purge was a complex event with political, social, and cultural dimensions that profoundly affected the Soviet Union.